Anyway. I've got to checking. Okay. When we last left off, you guys defeated the whites. You accidentally set off a gas explosion when you opened up a door that had flint along the edges of it. Run was exploring around and ended up losing his spare weapons because of some kind of powerful magnet that drew them across the room and then disintegrated them. You spotted a skeleton with a strange head while you were floating through the tunnels. Just left it alone. Finally, you discovered another tomb, piece of the tomb, another room with a sarcophagus, much like the one that you fought the whites in, but this one had a skull in a box. You telepathically spoke to it. Turned out to be a little girl who had no idea where she was or what was going on. And after a while of you guys poking around the chamber and not answering her, she got really angry, and flames began to well, it's time for initiative, everyone.
Ding.
Yay.
Do you want me to do that?
Okay, so if I remember right, click on my character, and then
I'm gonna
Click,
This is
click on the token, and then
oh wait, I used the wrong one. There we go.
Did I show this? Did I show this picture to everyone?
No.
Yeah, because that's what you're fighting.
Hey. There's my fucking character sheet on access. I didn't mean to fight me.
Did it?
I'm stupid.
I can't tell. I don't think it did. Or no, it did. Okay, good. There I am.
You'll be able to tell whenever it clicks on your token because like 3 little circles will pop up above it, I think.
Yeah, which it did. So cool. And oh yeah, Steel Defender, but I don't see where the initiative is for it.
Here's my...
There's intelligence. Hmm.
Actually, I need to make one of those. No, I don't. Damn, I have a lot of spells.
It's not letting me. Well.
Do you need a minute?
Who?
Because you could always, you said you're still having trouble rolling, initiative?
Yeah, well, for, the Steel Defender, I can't find where you do that. Is it under... No?
Is it 2 or is it, okay, never mind, I see it. It's that little init thing here. Or the one that looks, the one that's across from armor class, right down the middle. Between force and, right next to force empowered rend.
There.
There you go. You need to click on it for it to count.
Okay, where is he?
Did you not drag him on out?
Maybe not.
Well, that's probably part of the problem then.
Well, every time I tried, it kept highlighting everything on the side. There we go. Got it. Finally.
I can get some walking extra 10 feet. You haven't done that.
There.
It's only if I go first.
There
at
we
the
go.
start of your first turn.
Sorry about that. Technical
back.
difficulties.
Okay, anything about you going first?
This one I had to go first in.
At the start of your first
Alright.
turn, reach combat. Your walking speed increases by 10 feet.
Erden,
At the start of your
you
first
are up
turn.
first.
So I'm just gonna yell like, we fighting this thing? What are we doing?
I don't think we have much of a choice.
Alright, and then I'll just try to like wiggle my way through this little corridor. Can run into the room right
I
here.
believe you have half movement through your allies, considering they're blocking the corridor.
Alright, so I'll be able to move.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with an extra 10 feet.
Yeah. And I'll just I get Dread Ambusher, I get 3 attacks. I'll use bonus action to do Hunter's Mark on it first. I can't find any of my stuff.
My copy's bounced out. And actually,
Add 1d8 and then some d6.
how many of those hit?
Hey, 1 second. I'm just double checking on something here.
Good.
Alright. Yep. The box does not add any sort of AC. Okay. Those all hit.
Alright, so that would be extra 3d6 on top of that damage because of the Hunter's Mark, and then also an additional d8
For the Dread Ambusher.
for Dread Ambusher. Holy shit!
So you get 3 hits at your level?
That's Dread Ambusher, yeah.
Holy
Yeah.
crap, Dread Ambusher is OP.
But I only get to do it the first turn of any combat, so like next round I can't do it again.
Well, yeah, there isn't going to be a next round.
Oh.
Shit!
The
It's
skull
already dead.
simply explodes, and as a result, the spiders don't emerge because they weren't called.
Holy shit!
Wow.
That was easy.
Yeah.
Ow.
The flame skull becomes inert inside the container. Just kind of resting there now.
Okay.
Just looks like a skull.
I think we need to take a short or long rest. We're all a little bit beat up, and thankfully we didn't have to fight that thing, but there's probably more things in here we're gonna have to fight.
Yeah, let's try to find a room that doesn't have anything magical or evil looking.
Oh, there is a sarcophagus in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
Run.
Did we investigate it?
I'll check it out. So he'll go over and investigate.
I'll go ahead and move further into the room.
Alright. Give me an investigation check. Alright, you check it around it, and this one is not locked and does not appear to be trapped.
And yeah. Well,
It is
it's
kind of
not
heavy, though.
trapped. Huh?
The lid is kind of seems to be kind of heavy, though. So if you will need an athletics check to try to move it if you wish to try to open it up.
Oh, that's not. You see, athletics is not in my job description. David, if you will, sir, could you lift this lid?
That you're muted if you're talking.
Okay. My apologies. David is going to attempt to open the sarcophagus.
All right, give me an athletics check. For some reason, it's stuck. You can't seem to move it.
All right. Using real dice from now on.
Yeah, digital dice don't like you very much.
No, that was a nat 1.
Yep. Always use the puppy dice, man.
Strong as steel
Puppies.
defender.
How strong is a steel defender?
Strength is 14 plus 2.
Not terrible.
Better than me.
Would you like to give it a try?
Sure, I'll have Steel Defender give it a shot.
I was going to do my combo of doing the shield and turn it into a big wolf, but I didn't need to.
Back here.
Sorry, I ruined the game.
No, don't be sorry. That was fucking epic.
And we'll see what we
50
get.
Some points of damage in one turn.
All right. You easily open the lid, and you see inside the remains of what looks to be a decent-sized snake with a staff resting on top of it. Looks to be the staff of with a python motif.
Ren will have his Eldritch sight up. Does he see that this staff is magical?
Yes, the staff is definitely magical.
Okay, I would like to roll my rock gnome ability with history to identify this item.
All right.
So that will be a 18.
There you go.
That looks kind of ominous. Oh.
Requires attunement by a cleric, druid, or warlock.
Ooh.
I believe Red is currently a warlock. If memory serves.
He is.
And
I have a cleric, a druid, and a warlock, so any one of us could take that.
Yes.
Nice.
And he does seem to be missing his swords now.
Yes, he does.
Although I think I am maxed out on attunements. Let me check real quick. Boom, 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 boom.
I am currently not attuned to anything. I have no magical items.
He's not much of a staff kind of gnome anyway. Jasper.
Yes?
Or Torin, would one of you, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, Torin's a clerk. Would one of you like this staff? It is a, it's
hey,
called
Ren.
the Staff of the Python.
Ren, real quick. Did you have to touch the staff to study this? Did you have to pick it up from the sarcophagus, or are you just looking down at it?
Just looking down at it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like the sound of that.
That's metagames knowledge.
That was DJ saying that, not Jasper. I'll metagame it.
Do I see any other magics in this sarcophagus?
Just that staff in the sarcophagus. You do notice there's still magic around the skull, by the way, even though it's not moving.
Am I safe to pick it up, Run?
Perhaps Run should do an investigation.
Yeah, probably. Something like this happened in Critical Role once, and the character died.
It is to be on the safe side.
They would have seen this if they had used their detect magic. They would have noticed the magic or around that sarcophagus before trying to open it.
Well, no, it was Vex was trying to do an investigation to check for traps, and then Percy was just like, "I'm going to go ahead and grab it," and didn't wait for the investigation check.
Yeah, I know. That was my point. But they also would have seen the magic, and they had detect magic. But so Run only saw magic on the staff. Run's looking around. No sign of traps or anything like that.
Would
Okay,
you believe that I actually rolled an 8 both on digital and on my physical dice?
Well, I have no reason to believe I shouldn't pick it up, so I'm going to pick it up.
All right. I need you to give me a charisma saving throw.
Oh, that's going to go well for me.
Oh no.
What? -1.
By the way, what's your alignment?
Oh! I'm a chaotic neutral.
Okay.
And that's not a natural one, a 1.
I gotcha. So, green smoke billows from the staff, coiling around you like a serpent. A sibilant voice whispers in your ear, "Let me help you. I promise to be good." And I have to give you something.
Okay.
But
I'm the only one hearing...
The rest of you did see the puff of smoke. Hold on. That's weird. I'm not, it's not showing me the hand. Oh, never mind. Here's the handouts. Okay. So there's going to be a handout. It is going to be in your journal. You can choose to share it with other people if you want, but I would advise not. And pay attention to what it says, please.
Yeah, avert your eyes.
I'm looking away.
What does it say, Boo?
Not telling you. Oh shit, that's cool.
Yeah, I would have thought, like, certain someone would have loved the power that gives you, but they decided not to touch it.
I
They're gonna be
think
so,
Run-
they're gonna be
I
so
think-
saddened when they realize that.
Cool. Alright. Speaking of it. I'm gonna keep that off to the side there closed, so
No,
yeah.
Okay, truth be told, do you really want to give a childlike gnome a nuclear bomb?
It's not a nuclear bomb. It's
not.
okay.
It's not. I'll just say it's not nuclear, but
Are you technically the nuclear bomb now?
yeah, Run is.
No,
I mean,
but I
but-
think that particular power is the one that Run would have loved the most. I have another gnome who has a power like that. He uses it all the time.
To be fair, with Run's mob magic, it could potentially be a nuclear bomb.
Not my gnome. I don't have a gnome character. I'm a gnome that I GM for.
Yeah, Run is more of a Chernobyl rather than a.
He's a walking nuclear accident, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
No.
I mean,
Bombs are
come
intentional.
on. He casts Mage Hand and teleports the whole group to another plane of existence.
Yeah, I mean, fair. I wouldn't call you a bomb. Bombs are intentional. You are a nuclear accident. Didn't mean to do that. But, yeah, so about that rest, guys. We really need to do that.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Let's go back down the hall.
Plan.
Actually, I was gonna say, like, is this a doorway right here?
Let's see. What you see over there is what looks like the inverse of a face. The walls and floor.
No.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm on the other side. I'm on the wrong side of the page. Yeah. So yeah, you are basically just seeing the inverse of a face. There's transmutive magic that you can sort of pick up on it. That's about it. Looks like if you viewed it from the other side, you probably see a skull. Or a face at the very least.
Probably not good to go that way.
I'm going to assume that it's not the first face we saw when we first entered here, is it?
I think that one was a different one. You talking about the one that Floof disappeared in?
Intelligence
Yeah.
check run.
Well, yeah, because I'm just off with the map. The other way.
So you think for a moment and realize that no, you're not in the right position to be looking out through that face. This has got to be a different face in the same floor.
Well, is there any reason we can't rest here, or should we try to go find somewhere else?
There are a lot of scuttling noises coming from those various from the walls. By the way, it's probably going to be very difficult to attempt to rest in this room.
That's the reason.
Yeah, I can hear the bugs and the skull over there. It may reanimate at some point in time.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Run. We might want to, maybe look for a different place to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get on out of here.
And
GTFO.
Run will lead the way as he plops the boat back into the water.
We want to go back to a place that we've been before, like the room that we cleared out, just so we know that it's safe, because it seems like everything in this fucking tomb is designed to kill us.
Yeah, the farther we go, the more danger there could be. Pretty good idea.
Yeah, because every room that we've gone into so far has been bad.
Yeah.
And Dovit's looking like he can't stand another fight.
Yeah, Dovet's under half HP.
He's in there right now, buddy. But
Huh?
asking what you were sitting at right now.
46.
Yeah, you may be able to stand another fight, but why when we don't have to?
Since you were in a corridor with all of those noises coming from that, when you get back out here into the water, you realize that there's a noise you'd actually heard all along while, traveling along this water. And, sorry, I was just looking for a second, thought for a moment that I'd looked at the gave you the wrong tomb information, but no, it's the right one. When you're in this room, when you're out here in the water, you suddenly realize that while you were traveling along the water, you'd been increasingly hearing the noise of, rushing water, but it was, building up so slowly that it just blended in with your normal it had become like a normal sound. It wasn't like a sudden sound of rushing water. But the moment you come back out here, away from all that scuttling noise, you suddenly realize just how loud that rushing water sound is. That you might be nearing a location where it rushes downward.
Oh.
Nice, a waterfall.
It's either some intense rapids or
Anybody got slow fall? Looking at the wizards.
Let me look.
No.
I don't think I do. Not prepared, at least.
Featherfall. I have Featherfall.
Yeah, Featherfall, that's what it is. I think Slowfall is a monk thing.
How many people can hit with Featherfall at once?
Good question. Let's see. Take you or a creature within 60 feet of you falls. Up to 5 falling creatures within range.
Okay.
We've got 6.
Ooh.
7 if you're in Catholic Steel Defender.
7.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Actually, 8 because I was counting the ones on the Discord, and I forgot we got 2 of us here.
I was kind of the tokens here. There's 7 tokens altogether. So where are you getting 8?
Oh, 7. My bad. Wow, math is horrible for me tonight. I'm tired.
Oh, good. It's been a long day for me too.
I think I was also counting the DM.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. I've been up since 2:30 this morning.
Oh, geez, man.
So have I. Fight me.
Well,
2-hour drive one way, work 12 hours, 2 hours back.
So, would we like to try to go the way that we were coming from? Or do we want to try to deal with the waterfall right now? This is alright. It might not be that high.
Well, if you like, I can always go check.
No, we're not letting you go anywhere else by yourself.
yeah.
Okay. My magic may be a little wild, but I don't need to cast any magic just to go see how far this thing is.
Of the 4 times that you've almost died because you went running off by yourself, in the last very, very close call you had, we're not letting you go anywhere by yourself.
Well, I tell you what, can you climb a wall?
As a spider, I can, yes.
Well, then turn into a spider, because I'm going.
I will turn into a fucking spider then.
I'm not very athletic, otherwise I would offer to go.
Here's a question for you, those of you with planning to use a spider climb variant. How well does spider climb work on slippery surfaces?
I have my giant spider thing, I can tell you. I also have a smaller spider one. I tried to put it out here, but it didn't want to open.
Oh, it opened.
Oh, because I'm putting out the token. Never mind. Ah.
Actually,
I think it says
the
climb on
shoes-
difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings, without needing to make an ability check.
Difficult, but does that include wet surfaces?
It just says difficult surfaces.
All right.
Doesn't say anything about wet.
Run would know that his shoes wouldn't work on wet surfaces too well.
Yeah, because I don't think that wet surfaces would work well. Even I mean, it's more than just difficult. Difficult terrain is like rocky or like spider webs or like stuff like that. Versus slippery, which is might have the same effect for people that don't have spider climb. But I imagine even for spider climb that would be considered difficult terrain.
Yeah.
I mean, spiders can walk on the skin of water, so.
Well, that has nothing to do with their ability to climb walls. That has everything to do with with surface tension.
Well,
Yeah.
true. That is true. That's fair.
Well, after inspecting the walls, I may not be able to do what I plan to. We could take a short rest, possibly. At least I could be able to get Floof back.
I'll be able to get one of my wild shapes back.
I might be able to get some of my HP back.
Short rest it is. Well, let's just keep an eye out for little buggers.
Yes.
So I guess we are
Sounds
taking a
good.
short rest. Except
In the
for
room.
Run. Yep, the only place we could think of.
All right. Who's gonna keep watch, if anybody?
Hey, we're done.
All right. So during the short rest, I need you to roll me a perception check. And I
That's
need
it.
you guys to put your tokens wherever your tokens are supposed to be. Unless you're all just sitting in that corridor with the sound of rushing water on one side and the sound of skittering on the other.
Hmm.
I'm being right here in case I need to make a quick exit.
Yeah, I'll just stay right there.
And Run is. Okay. Better pull out the dice. I will need my 2d10s because I am casting a spell.
Oh God.
We're doomed.
Roll another 100.
I am casting Find Familiar, which is from my Magic Initiate.
Do you want to take any of your hit dice? Yeah, you're only 3 down. Never mind. Would really be worth it. Might do a couple hit dice.
So, depending on if I'm able to cast my spell, I will tell our lovely DM that I rolled a 60.
Alrighty. Let me look and see what that does, shall we?
I'm scared.
Okay, that's a good one. You regained your lowest level expended spell slot, which for a warlock is your spell slot.
All right.
Nice.
We're all just like flinching in the corner, waiting on fireballs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of which, unfortunately, you didn't roll high enough to spot the flames suddenly spring up from the skull after the end of your hour, and a fireball gets launched out immediately as a surprise attack.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Yeah, you don't want to sit in the same room that a
That's yeah.
How were we supposed to know that this little girl's skull had a fucking fireball?
flaming skull.
Doesn't always equal fireball. Dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to. I think 20-foot radius is gonna hit everybody, but let me double check.
Yeah.
This is a very small room. Watch for the hit dice.
Oh, awesome, sweet, gorgeous.
Oops. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong layer. That's why. Duh. Yeah, my best friend got me a bunch of toasty thaumaturgy templates things, but they're not they're just sized for one token when you first put them in, and then you have to size them automatically. It's like, how does that help when you don't know what they're supposed to look like in the first place? And I've always been doing this with this putting on an aura for 20 feet because that makes it easier to notice.
Right.
Yeah, so the fireball gets launched into the room. Yeah, that hits everyone.
Yeah. Great.
Dex save, right?
Yep. Everyone
So-
gets to roll a dex save.
Was it long enough for us to be able to recover one of my?
Yep. Yeah, you get to
stealth
you get to recover. You get to have a short rest, but you're immediately getting attacked.
So how much HP do I gain from a short rest?
Whatever you roll on your dice. Skull reactivate.
There goes nothing.
How many do I
It should be on your sheet.
This
You can roll as many of them as you want, but it's just if you have the hit dice on your sheet, it should tell you how many you have, and you can roll as many of those as you want.
Well, I have a dexterity of 0, so
Roll high.
Torn had -1, and he still got 19.
That's a DC 13, so thankfully.
That's because I
Oh,
rolled
shit.
a 20.
Yeah.
I rolled a 15.
I was wondering why that was glowing green, even though it was a 19, and then I realized you have a -1 to Dex.
11.
Not the lightest on my feet.
And Run takes no damage.
I think I took I'm pretty sure I took damage.
How much is that? So 12. Fuck. I used hit dice.
So I add 12, I guess. Let's see, that's 8.
5.
Oh, to me. Stuff.
So I'm rolling a second hit dice for my
Mother.
So, do I need to roll another dice, or
For what?
my dex was 11?
Yeah, you take 24 points of damage.
Oh, okay. So I just take 24
Yeah.
points. of
Yeah,
damage. Got it.
that's how that works.
You need to click
Okay.
your token first.
Alright. Initiative.
Let's
I
get
think
ready
I
to
have
run.
87
Right up.
hit points. Which now is...
You're right. We know it has less than 50 something hit points. That's good.
I think that's the first time I've actually taken any damage.
Because you're out of the way of everything, which is good.
Barely used up all my luck on the first round.
Alright, roll for initiative. And... I
Just
got
a
17.
All
Nice.
is rolled a 5. Yay.
Got a new Steel Defender. Go. And there we go.
Alright, everyone take their damage?
Yep.
Alrighty.
How much damage did I take? I rolled a 15 on the dex save.
Which means you take half 12 damage.
You rolled a oh, never mind. That was your hit dice.
So I'm at 52.
Alright. Michael goes first.
Alright, so... Flaming Skull, so not good idea to use any kind of fire. Let me see, what else do I have? Do I have anything water-based?
That would be really good.
Well, I do have... Let me see, where did it go?
Which shield is it that I want to use?
I wish I would have known to use... I could have used Absorb Elements. That would have been nice. Let's see... Where did it go? I had something. Oh, I have Ray of Frost. Let's see. What else did I have? I had something else that would have been good. Let me see if I can find it. Chromatic Orb? What all can that one be used for? I think that one... Does that one only do... Oh, it does cold damage, but I don't think that would be very useful, would it? I think I'll just use Absorb Element on myself.
Alright.
And so I can at least have a little bit of a little bit of protection there.
Now let's really hope it can't do fireball again, because that fucking sucked.
Is that all?
I-
Everything
hang on,
else,
there we
Delta?
If it'll
I would just
work.
leave as long as things fucking things.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do.
Alright.
Although
Run, you're up.
You want me to drink it?
All right. The sudden burst of fireball. Run puts his hands up, and two purple beams emit as he casts Eldritch Blast.
Nice. What kind
So
of
that
what
is-
kind of magic is is your Eldritch Blast? Is it force damage?
Warlock. Yes.
Alright.
Okay, so it'll be two beams. First one is a 16 on the dice. 16,
That hits.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
That hits, so what's the damage on that one?
That will be a 6 on the first one.
Okay, 6 damage.
And 13 plus 7 on the second one.
Oh, is that the damage or the attack on the second one?
Attack on the second one.
Okay, what's the attack on the second one? Can you repeat that number, please?
13 plus 7.
Which is 20. Okay, so that hits. What's the damage on the second one?
That is another 6.
Alright. And is that it, or do you have anything else?
Well, I do have to roll a D100.
Yes, you do. Though actually, you should have rolled that before the damage, just in case the spell malfunctioned.
Okay, that is a 68.
Yeah, after you finish casting at that, you are now terrified of her until your end of your next turn.
Well, after a fireball, wouldn't you?
Yep, it tracks.
kind of why I was like, I'm gonna use an absorb element. Just to be safe.
Anything else, Ren?
That bonus action to hide.
All right. You might want to move somewhere to. Actually, yeah. You're never mind. You're behind the sarcophagus. You can attempt to hide there.
Yeah.
You're not in an open room.
This sucks.
Just imagine if you send off like 2 Eldritch Blasts and then you're just like, oh shit, and then just duck behind the sarcophagus, just drop.
Yep.
My teeth is chattering so loud that I rolled a 1.
Your foot is
So,
sticking out. You're easy to see. Yeah, gotcha.
Well, so that actually is a 13 though total.
All right. Dovit, you're up.
Dovit's gonna rage. And he's gonna run out the thing with this halberd and attack it.
Alrighty.
That is a 26 to hit.
You actually have to be next to it unless your
Okay.
thing is
Yeah.
thrown.
No, I'm running up to it
All right.
to attack it. So 26 to hit the first one.
Yep, 26 hits.
Right, so let's see. That is 1d10 plus 5 plus 3. That is 3 plus 3 is 6 plus 5. That's 11 damage.
11 damage. Alrighty.
And then extra attack.
Does that include your rage damage?
Yes.
Alright, 11 damage total. Got it.
That's a nat 20.
Nice. Double your dice or double the damage. Up to you.
That's double the damage. So it's dice double then rage damage, right?
I don't think the rage does the rage double. I don't think the rage doubles. It's just it's
Right,
just
just the dice damage.
just the dice damage, and then you add on like the other stuff on there. Anything that rolls that does dice, you can double, which is why doubling the dice is also an option.
Right, that's a 7. Double that, 14 plus 5 is 19. Plus 3 is 20. 19 plus 3 is 22.
All right, the skull goes inert again, and we're out of combat.
Hey.
Okay, I'm gonna try something. This might not do anything to this thing. I'm casting fucking Dispel Magic on it.
Ding! The skull finally shatters.
It actually
Yay.
worked. Oh,
You no longer have to worry about a flaming skull.
Maybe we can rest in peace now.
uh,
I still hear spiders.
Yeah, there are still undead spiders in the walls.
Yeah, there is that.
I honestly can't believe that worked. Okay.
I did think about casting Sleet Storm, but then the whole area would be completely frozen and slippery, so I was just like, that wouldn't be a good idea.
Also,
Yeah.
it wouldn't have done anything. Flaming skulls are surprisingly immune to cold damage.
Really? It says that it would douse flames.
It's immune to cold damage, though, because it's magic.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
It's pretty
really
insidious
the
that way.
Dang.
Really, the only good damaging spells I had were like Call Lightning, which I can't do in this room, Erupting Earth, which would make everything difficult for everyone in this room.
Yeah, I could
And-
have done Lightning Bolt, I guess, but that might have also not been a good idea.
I had Blight, but I'm like, okay, this thing is really a skull, so probably it has some resistance to necrotic damage. So
Yeah.
If that didn't work, I was going to try and take the skull out to the river and just drop it in there. Let it fall down the waterfall.
that would have been hilarious. Honestly, I kind of wish we had done that.
It's whatever's down the waterfall's problem now.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Run. Well, after that little episode, I think I might know one place that we might be able to go, and get a little bit of rest, maybe a good meal, a couple of drinks before we continue on in our journey here.
Sounds great.
Good.
Just holding a wound on my side.
And Run will pull out the coin.
Slightly charred.
Slightly charred, just a little toasty. No big deal.
And step up to the doorway and flip the coin.
All right. The doorway opens up in the middle, wherever you throw the coin. The door's open.
Come in.
And away we go to the Chaos Realm.
I will soon.
Before we walk through the door, I'll just like grab Torin and just like give him a quick hug and just be like, "So happy you're back to your regular form." Punch him in the arm and then walk through.
How many realms am I gonna go with you people?
That's a good
Oh
question.
yeah, this is his first time being here.
Oh,
This is like the 4th, 5th, 6th. I don't know. I lost count how many realms I've been with them.
Well, the good news is we can come back from this realm and they
And as
actually
soon
got
as
some
you
pretty good
and
out
as soon
here.
as you say that, Run, you look around and realize, oh, we're not in the bar. We're in some other weird room.
Oh no.
You arrive in a room half filled with rotting corpses. Protruding from one wall is a large Sorry. Protruding from one wall is a large green devil's face. Its flared nostrils set just above the putrescent mass. A sconce above the face holds a flickering torch.
I'm just gonna look over at Ron. You're the reason I drink.
And I do apologize. I'm trying to find the room on the specific map.
Oh my god, what?
Well, this
The hell
just
did
keeps
we just
getting more and
stumble
more
into?
interesting.
What is the
tagging
traveler
along with all of
into?
you. I thought we were supposed to be going somewhere a little more relaxing.
She's doing some redecorating, I see.
I believe that we've just hit the big boss round.
Quite possible.
Oh, this looks lovely.
Ominous.
Hmm. This is one hell of a mosh pit.
Do I see the door anywhere around?
There's no door. There is just that devil face with a flickering sconce above it.
So what was that about being able to go back, Ron?
Okay. I believe that we did not go to another realm. I believe we are still in the tomb.
Well, I would almost hope that we're in the tomb, or the traveler's into some really weird shit.
Yeah,
Well,
I agree.
that devil face there looks quite familiar from when we first entered here.
Or Don's probably just like freaked out. Just gonna make a pan of the room and see if I can see anything.
Run's going to investigate the room as well. With his magic sight on as well.
The devil face has definitely got some magic going on there. Investigating, you notice that a tentacle seems to have withdrawn inside the pile of corpses in the southwest corner, which also seems to be the heaviest concentration of corpses.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going, and I don't want it.
Could I try a religion check?
Sure.
Okay. See if anything comes of it.
Did anything come of that perception check?
The perception check and the investigation check also basically show that there is something large and alive underneath this pile of corpses over here.
Okay. Yeah,
What's the
pointing that out to
what's the
everybody.
religion check on? Is it on the face?
Yeah, if it's familiar.
It just seems to be the face of some kind of devil. Also, when you're looking around it and studying it, you do notice that, you also notice that an eye stalk briefly poke up from that pile of corpses and then pull back down again. You do notice, as you're looking at the devil face, that each of the nostrils contains a stone lever. One left, one right.
Interesting.
No one's losing a hand.
Right. I will convey the information to the others so that we can figure out whether to pull the levers or try to find some other means of escape.
Is it transmutation that he sees?
There appears to be at least 2 spells, but it's hard to tell what activates them. Like 2 spells that are kind of inert. Give me 1 second to figure out what. Actually, give me an Arcana check.
Well,
I was
it's more or
just gonna
less
ask if I should do that.
what kind of schools it shows.
Yes, I know that's what I'm gonna say, but I need you an Arcana check because there's two
Alright.
overlapping. There's 2 overlapping things. I can't. I'm looking them up right now to see if they
I got you now.
if they are the same school or different schools.
That is a 19.
Ooh, nice.
Out of character. You said there was 2 levers on the giant face statue, and my mind immediately went to the Emperor's New Groove.
The what?
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever.
Oh, okay. So one is hard to tell if it's actually it's some sort of magic, but it doesn't have a distinct school. But there's something very destructive about it. It's giving you a bad feeling that if you choose the wrong lever, there might be a TPK from the wrong lever. The other one is the other spell that's there is some sort of conjuration spell.
Hmm.
Wait, we got a 50-50 chance at a TPK?
So the one that is unknown is bad lever, conjuration, good lever.
Yes, and you don't know which lever goes to which spell or ability or magic item or whatever effect will be triggered. All you know is that each lever will trigger something.
Well, Torin, what you just missed is that one of these levers is basically a TPK. The other lever has conjuration magic. You don't know which is which.
Could I try an insight roll?
Sure. You're also hearing chewing noises coming from the southwest corner of the room.
Lovely.
Don's been
No,
trained
it
in
is-
that thing ever since.
Novid is going to go to this corner over here and pick up a corpse and get ready to throw it in case of whatever happens.
Oh my god.
Okay. I'm gonna give this to you because of that high insight check and the fact that it's hilariously a 20 and a 1. All right, so you look around this room and you think really hard about why there would be such a room in a dungeon like this, and it occurs to you, some kind of like corpse disposal room. There's not a lot of bony corpses in here, so either they get taken away by something to be used for something else, like maybe like that walking skeleton we saw earlier, or there is something that in here, perhaps one of the spells in the levers that can completely destroy all matter in the room. Yeah, you got this feeling that if you choose wrong, a sphere of annihilation might appear.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I will relay the insight to everybody else, letting them know what could happen if we definitely choose the wrong lever.
Flip.
I don't want to leave this to a coin flip. Oh my gosh.
Well,
Since real quick, Grizz, since this is a magic item, can Run use his history check to see if he may have studied something about this during his learning?
All right, give me an Arcana check.
Arcana or history?
Whichever you think applies best.
History is the one that I was going for, considering that it is a magic item. And that is a... Oh, okay. 19 plus 8 plus 4.
So what, 32?
Right.
Yes.
So you still don't know which lever might do what, but you have this feeling, okay, so this is like a face. It seems to have a jaw. It's most likely the lever will open the jaw. It's most likely when this happens, it'll set off the spell. There's a good chance that because of the size of this face, that it's maybe a sphere of annihilation will appear inside if it's the wrong one, and thus draw everything close to it into it. So everyone else should probably back away just in case, and maybe find some way of securing themselves.
I was going to ask, is there
Ooh.
anything to grab onto in
And
here?
Run will relay this.
There are a lot of
And,
corpses, and there's apparently something alive in a pile of corpses in the southwest corner.
And Run will point over to this corner here. We might want to come over here.
One thing I will ask, in all of our investigation of the face and everything, has anybody seen any kind of maybe inscription or anything around the levers or anything like that that we might be able to translate?
Oh, and there's also, by the way, that torch, by the way, is continuing flame. I almost forgot about that one. Sorry. No, you have not seen any sort of inscription.
Darn.
Yeah, my investigation would most likely have shown that, and it's unfortunate that there wasn't any, because Run also has Eyes of the Runekeeper, which allows him to read any language. So y'all go over there, and
So here?
let me check something here.
Who's pulling these levers?
I volunteer as tribute.
The fuck you do?
Okay, so Run will.
I already volunteered.
Alright, I'm pulling my climbing rope out, and I'll walk up and just do a good knot around Torin, and then hand the other end to Dovit, and go to that corner.
Oh my god.
This is, I don't know. This is gonna be crazy.
Everyone huddle up while
Everyone
Run
grab
gets
this
ready-
rope.
While Run gets ready to cast Mage Hand.
Warren, get over here.
Oh.
So
Would Dover be able to use one of his javelins to kind of like wedge us all into that corner just in case?
Do an attack on the floor. Let's see.
Like stick it into the stone or something? I don't know what this. Oh god.
It's like those bars on the crappy fair rides.
right.
Yeah.
My head hurts.
Torin, are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna come join your companions?
Well, hold up here. We just had a conversation about Run being a nuclear accident waiting to happen. Hold on to that mage hand, because if he can pull me away, plus I have a counter spell that may or may not work, we don't know.
It's a sphere of annihilation, bro. I don't think it's gonna work, but I would rather him do mage hand than you do this.
Okay, so mage hand, he pulls the wrong lever, or still does, or he could even pull the right lever, and then we still have a bad consequence happening, going out of the frying pan into the fire.
Yeah, like fireball or
That's better than a sphere of annihilation. That's going to draw us to it.
teleportation to another room or, something.
Torin, if I may, you're the captain. The group needs you. Maybe I should be the one to pull the lever.
You realize, like, y'all survived a number of days without me while I was unconscious on the ship, right?
Just let Run do the mage hand.
Pull the lever on the right.
Torin's pulling the lever.
Yep.
The
Oh,
lever
boy.
on the right. I'm grabbing a hold of the rope. I hope everybody else is like ready to pull him.
Which lever do you try?
The one on the right. And his right nostril, or my right, hit his left. Face's left.
Okay, sorry. I'm trying to double check here, because that's a little confusing. You're
This
pulling, you're pulling the lever that is in the left nostril, is what you said.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Well, he said his right, but it on the
My
face it
right
would be.
the left
Yeah,
nostril.
so the left nostril.
Ah.
Everyone needs to roll me an initiative.
Oh my.
I will
Okay.
describe in 1 second. I just figure initiative is the best thing to do here.
Fuck.
Here we go. 8. Rats.
Torin, how do you roll a 0?
Because I have a -1 dexterity.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Hence the reason why I rolled a natural 20 earlier, but it was a 19.
Okay. So as Torn reaches out to grab the left nostril, the devil face opens wide, revealing a gullet filled with impenetrable darkness that seems to pull everything in the room towards it. Jasper, roll a dexterity saving throw as you feel yourself being pulled in that direction.
I'm scared of my dice.
You have advantage because you are on a rope.
Oh yay!
I'm doomed.
Hang on. Actually, that would be a 10. I rolled the highest I rolled was a 9 plus 1.
No. Hold on, I'm trying to see if that immediately just sucks you in, or if you get pulled in a certain amount of spaces and around. Give me a sec.
Dang it, I meant the right lever, not the left lever. Oh well.
All right. There is
Yes.
one potential thing here. Torin is currently standing right in the way of the thing, and he's last on the initiative. You're basically flying into him. Torin, give me a strength saving throw. Alright, you're currently in space, at least until your dexterity roll, as Jasper is right behind you. If you get pulled in on your turn, because you're right in front of the hole, unfortunately that also means Jasper will get pulled in. Which means basically both of you will get sucked into the sphere. If you get hit too many times by your companions, and lose your strength saving throw, the same thing will happen. Erdan. Advantage because of rope.
You have good dexterity, so.
Dexterity.
Hang on. I do. There.
Please be good to me.
All right, you are in the corner, holding on, but you still see that Jasper is getting sucked in. Dovid.
We just like
Strength saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw.
Oh, dexterity saving throw. Okay.
I did strength for Torin because he got knocked
Okay.
into by Jasper.
And my advantage as well. Did I have rope around me or?
Everyone has if all of you stated you were grabbing onto the rope, so I'm giving you all advantage.
Okay. $17.
All right, you're still in place. Run.
Come on, Chaos Gnome.
You're kidding me.
It's advantage though, so it's a 17.
It's a 17. You got advantage.
So I'm still in place then.
Yes. Michael?
Oh boy. Well, here we go.
Hey, you made it.
barely. Huh.
All right, Torin.
Mine with or without advantage?
You're holding the rope, right?
I'm tied to the rope.
You're tied to. Oh, you're tied to the rope. That
We
gives you
need-
advantage. You guys are working together to basically secure the rope down as best as possible. Only one of you have slipped off and have gone careening, and you're keeping her from being completely sucked in. So, your roll.
Funny enough, I rolled a 6 and a 9, so nice. But not so nice because I'm about to fall into this damn hole.
Yeah. Alright. Jasper, I need you to roll me a strength saving throw to attempt to grab on to Torin.
Are you fucking me? Strength save.
Or athletics if you like.
They're the same, so. Oh God. Mm. He's gone. It's a 2.
I'm sorry, Jasper. I tried. You all watch in horror as Jasper has nothing to hold on to and is just dragged into the sphere and is gone.
David screams at the top of his lungs. He's traumatized from the last time this happened. Something like this happened to Jasper.
Run is now just in hysterics. He starts screaming, "Pull him in! Pull him in!"
Yeah. We attempt to pull him.
You guys still have
David,
to, Erden, you still have to roll dexterity saving throw again.
Uh,
Since Torin is tied off, are we able to all try to pull him in?
Yeah, you can attempt to drag Torin back if you really want to, but you saw that Jasper was back with you and she still got sucked in. It doesn't seem to matter so much.
Hmm.
In fact, Torin was the only reason she wasn't sucked in immediately. But that's up to him.
True.
yeah, that's made mine. It's just holding here and see what happens.
Alright. Dovit, you're up. Oh, the Steel Defenders hasn't rolled. You have to roll for the Steel Defender as well.
Oh, dang it. Okay. Let me get initiative on the board.
It doesn't matter initiative. Just roll for the still defender.
Okay. Dex.
Yep. And doesn't get advantage because it wasn't. You didn't state it was tied down.
True, but could it lock itself down?
Oh well, actually, yeah. You can. Sorry. Undo that. Yeah, because you're grabbing it and keeping it from going, right? Give me a strength saving throw. Or athletics to try to grab it.
Athletics. All right. Okay. Athletics. See what I get.
1 second. Yeah, you're it's probably still from seeing Jasper pulled in. That you try to grab your little robot funny, and it gets pulled into, and it's gone.
Oh. You too.
Did we get a roll for Dovit, by the way?
Oh no, I thought that.
Sorry, I got
I
distracted. I
waiting for
suddenly
the
looked
silver.
down and noticed it, and noticed the robot. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that thing.
Yeah.
Am I still at advantage?
Yes, you're still at advantage.
It's a 19.
All right, you're still good. Run.
Okay.
You're good.
Dang.
All right. First, also, I want to go ahead and cast Mage Hand and go ahead and try to pull the other lever.
I was gonna say, what if we tried that?
It doesn't seem to be working just yet.
Darn.
Michael.
Wait, what about the wild magic roll?
Yes, he will have to roll wild magic as well.
Oh no.
Yeah, I was actually looking for. Right there.
Hi there.
There we go. Okay.
Although, if we get teleported somewhere else.
Oh, fuck me.
What?
Fuck me.
What did you do, Run?
No.
What did you get?
100.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Thankfully for you, it doesn't seem to do anything. It's as if that magic doesn't work in this room. Michael, you're up.
Okay. Okay, so dexterity saving throw. I
That's
don't
yours now. Okay.
know if I don't get. Oh, that was 15.
You're good. Yep. And Torn.
Trying to think.
You
if
just
there
saw
was anything-
Jasper get destroyed in front of you, and then a robot.
Oh yeah, and I'm going to remind you, before we entered into this room, she hugged you and said, "I'm glad you're back to your normal self."
Oh, poor Torin. Emotional torment for Torin. I'm so sorry.
I don't think that's gonna help.
But you're still standing there.
Would it? Let's see.
You guys are just like, all hanging on like that for what feels like a long time, but is really just a minute before the lever finally pulls itself back and the face goes up.
So that's also the second sphere of annihilation that I've had a character die to, so on a streak.
Dang.
Oh, and I just realized I forgot to roll for something.
Uh-oh.
Was it the tentacle monster thing?
Simultaneous.
Yeah, I basically need to find. Yeah, it's still there. Some of the corpses shifted off of it, but you guys can making you guys now able to see that there's an Otug munching on corpses in the corner.
Oh.
Um,
lovely.
Way.
Where are you gonna run? The spear?
Doesn't seem to be happy that it's being looked at, but it's still eating and not bothering you guys.
Well, that's good.
So did the spear go away and the mouth is just open
The
now?
mouth is closed.
Oh.
Run drops to his knees and just starts weeping. And it just, let's see how bad he's. You can he's just just silently weeping into his hands. You see his little body convulse once in a while.
Walk up and the hand on his shoulder. And just didn't know her as long as you did, but considered her a friend. But, we need to get out of here.
Likewise. That was a rough loss.
Dovit is going to pick up one of the corpses and attempt to rip one of the arms out of its socket to get some frustration out. He is really upset.
Give me an athletics check.
Breaking a crab claw.
15.
Yeah, the arm of the corpse just kind of pulls out.
Let's try to get out of this room.
Yeah.
Y'all need to rest after this.
Yeah.
Run will just look straight at Torin. Get your ass over here.
Loud noise incoming.
Go ahead, the door.
Is Torin still doing something else?
No, the silence is like actual silence from him.
Oh. Run just pulls the other lever with the mage hand.
And you're all immediately, along with the Otag, unfortunately for it, teleported back to the beginning of the dungeon. Right in front of that other face. The Otag looks very confused and starts making some, what sounds like a bit of whiny, whimpery type noises. Before shuffling off, looking for more things to eat.
Great.
Do 1 second. Oh yeah, that staff is gone now. So that cool staff that we just got, it's gone because it was on Jasper.
Yeah, and the Moa spirit was not happy that, oh god, no, I suddenly found a body to hang out in after all these years. And no, I'm suddenly sucked into a spirit of annihilation. This is not fair.
Which I will go ahead and tell the group what that was. The spirit that was Moa's spirit, and it made her, I must always speak the truth, and I could turn invisible.
Nice.
Well, not
Will?
so nice because I never got to use it. But
Well, yeah, true, but I mean
Yeah,
that would have been cool
I-
to have gotten to use.
Yeah, and I thought Run would have liked that. Because the other gnome that I know loves being able to turn invisible.
you can already turn invisible though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but right now it's only once per long rest.
And not in a cool way, like a spirit way.
Well,
Now, if my monk was already playing, he probably would have taken it up. Since that's his whole motif is the spirit and haunting thing.
You're level 9, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
mhm.
So Run just collapses to the floor. Just a blank expression.
Dovid just wants. Dovid doesn't know what to do at this point. He fights for his friends.
Oh, by the way, you had the ship fund too, didn't you, Jasper?
No, I had given that to Ovid, remember?
No, I did not.
The ship fund, yeah, I gave it to Dovit. We changed roles. I became co-captain, he became treasurer.
Because remember, at one point, Torin said, "Who the hell put Dovid in charge of the ship fund?"
And so he has it.
Let the biggest guy hold on to all the money.
Oh god, this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Oh.
However, I would like to do an Arcana check to figure out why why we didn't plane shift.
Alright, give me an Arcana check. Because there's some kind of magic here, some kind of overarching magic here that surrounds the entire place. That is, because it's saturating, you don't really see it with detect magic because it's permeates and is everywhere. It's kind of like, how do you see a light when everywhere is light? That sort of thing.
So there is no teleportation here.
That basically there is something in this area that causes spells to act differently. And apparently some plane shift, possibly teleportation, possibly other things that cause temporal movement like that might be a safety feature that suddenly ports everything over to that one room.
Mm-hmm.
That once you enter the dungeon, there's no way to safely leave it.
Well, that stinks.
Well, now that we know.
I tried. I tried to figure out which lever would be the one to get us out of there, and
And at first
Which
I was
one
all
was-
excited because I heard right is right. And I was like thinking, oh, you mean the face is right? Okay, that'll be good. And then you said no, his right, the face is left. I'm like, ah, crap.
I know. I was saying the right lever,
like-
the right one.
it's
Go
like-
for the right one.
It's like,
I was
oh,
like, "Don't do that one."
it's like, oh yay, they're all tying themselves together. It's like, well, that doesn't 100% help if somebody falls. And then it's like
That would have been
it's
great had I
immediately-
rolled higher.
It's immediately gets sucked in if that. But I was like thinking to myself, I really don't want Jasper to die. But if it happens twice in a row like that, then the dice gods will it, and I'm gonna have Torin. Because Torin's standing there. Maybe she falls into Torin before she gets sucked fully in because Torin's like a rock standing there. And Dice God said, no, Jasper's dead. So, god damn it. Dice God, sometimes you are evil.
I know, right? It's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, all I have to do is pick spells for the new character, and then she's ready to go.
Well, that's
Stay
good.
out forever.
I'm gonna go grab something to snack on. I'll be right back.
So, the question is, do you guys want to continue on tonight or wait until next session to meet this new character? Because this is a very emotional episode now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, with the next.
And
We could wait. Or however.
It'll give me a chance to pick my spells
Yeah.
anyway, because I've got a fuck ton of spells with this character. I already had it made up, but only for like level 3, so
yeah.
Your bard?
Uh,
it is my bard.
And when it comes to your
no.
character's backstory, you've either been here a long time and somehow got stuck in a temporal trap of some kind that is now disabled and thus can't be activated again, or you got into the temple shortly before everyone else did, like maybe a couple days ago. Like maybe those cubes don't always. They could actually be multiple copies of those cubes, and people find some other way in that's unclear, and the rest of your party get killed off. Or a third option, which we can discuss if you like. But
Figure it out. We got a week.
at least.
None of this feels right.
Out
Yeah.
of all the ways that I thought I could die, I really didn't expect it to be a Sphere of Annihilation again by Torin's hand.
It wasn't by Torrance. Oh, that's true, because you're blaming him for pulling the thing. I was like thinking to myself though, I was like, as soon as Fred started talking about, oh well, don't worry, we got the thorn cords. I'm like thinking to myself, oh crap, they're just gonna walk in and all be instantly transported to the oubliette and end up getting themselves killed. Yeah, and if you guys hadn't tied yourselves together, several of you would be dead right now, not just one, because we would have lost Run as well, and possibly one or two others.
Yeah, I have a feeling I would have.
Yeah, failing your dexterity because he wouldn't have been tied together if you just pulled that lever, hadn't done those checks to figure out that you should tie yourselves together to give yourselves the advantage. Yeah, you guys would have been screwed.
Yeah.
If I hadn't thought about the rope run, would have been dead.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm losing a lot of hit points with this character, but oh well.
It's alright.
Still don't think I'm the squishiest one. I mean, it's kind of fair. I mean, I did get his old character dead, but like he came back to save Jasper, and then he kind of got my character dead, so it's a fair trade-off.
Hmm.
Plot twist in the new character is the child of the Deathmonger.
That would be great.
So, Torin, out of curiosity, what was it that made you decide to be the one to pull the lever? Outside of the chaos gnome, that is.
One of those. If it went wrong like it did, me being up there, hopefully I'd be able to shield someone like I did
You did,
for one round
but
from being able to going in. So it worked out almost like in my head, but also I was trying to like if someone goes in, hopefully it's just me since I'm right there. Well, it almost worked out exactly how it did in my head.
Are you crying, man?
No.
He's not gonna cry over my character.
I'm sad. It's your character's been around for at least 30 sessions, maybe more. What session
I'm
did,
not
did
gonna
Yeah.
Jasper
lie.
join in?
I think it's been more than that. I think it's been like close to a year that I've been
Yeah,
playing.
but it's session.
Yeah.
This was session 46, and we've been playing like every other week, 3 times a month, that sort of thing. So it's like that's been a while and all that. All right, I think probably time to end the stream since we don't have any more to do tonight. Short session.